So I'm back in town, and one of my least favorite parts of being in Boulder somewhat regularly is McDonald's bathrooms. And I'm just gonna relay a few interesting situations I've gotten into in the last 5 months in McDonald's. Well, two of them were in bathrooms, and one was just trying to buy some coffee. So about 4 months ago, I'm using the bathroom and did not lock the door all the way. And this guy opens the door, and I'm just standing there, literally naked. And whoa. He's like, whoa, I don't know what you're doing. You gotta lock the door. I'm like, okay, sure, yeah. I didn't lock the door. Then immediately he's like, man, you're gonna have to hurry up because I really need to use it. I'm like, I just got in here, man. We start exchanging words like, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. I'm like, look, I'm not getting in a fight in a McDonald's bathroom. And he's just Mr. Tough Guy. Left, didn't see him. Luckily, on my way out. Then another time, I had seen a gentleman before, know that he's mostly blind. He's albino, which is common for people with that genetic makeup to have very poor vision. And I'm looking down into the stall when I walk in the door, and he's washing his hands, but all of his stuff is still in the stall. So I am literally just looking at it, and he looks back over at me from washing his hands, and he asks me what I'm looking at. I'm not even going to go there with a blind guy. And again, I'm just looking at your stuff, sir. I'm not looking at you. How would you even know what I'm looking at? I didn't say that. I'm not getting in a fight with a blind guy. I don't fight. I mean, if someone is helpless and they're being preyed upon by somebody, or a loved one of mine is being threatened in a threatening situation, that's when I will fight. That's it, period. So then I'm going to buy coffee at 2 p.m, and it literally took them maybe 10 minutes to pour me a cup of coffee. And I just say to this maybe 20-year-old, 22-year-old kid, I'm like, you might just want to keep your eye on the coffee, so when it gets low, you make more and people don't have to wait that long. And literally the guy started getting extremely, why don't you come up and say that again, essay? Basically throwing gang signs at me from behind the counter. And I walked back in and I said the same thing over again. And one of the female managers is literally holding this kid back, and he's threatening me. And then he says, get him, Holmes, to another one of the employees. And they start coming around from the back. And I just walked out. I'm like, am I going to get stabbed in the throat trying to buy a cup of coffee in a McDonald's? I mean, first of all, what kind of gang member, obviously not a very successful one, works at McDonald's, and his female manager was holding him back? I wasn't feeling threatened at this point, and just want to make sure when I try and buy a cup of coffee, I'm not going to get stabbed in the throat. Fortunately, a couple weeks ago, I left my lights on my birthday, April 29th, actually. And a new battery was going to be like $245. I could not, with a jump, couldn't get it to turn over. It would like almost start and then not. Didn't seem to be wanting to take a charge. And I know this is an old battery. And I said, well, instead of paying all that money, I can just get a battery charger, starter, inverter, I know, for less money, and then have that as a backup. And I was like, even if I have to let the thing sit on the battery for 6 hours. Long story short, these are absolutely essential for van life. I'm charging my phone right now off the thing that I got for like $107 after tax from Home Depot. We have the 12 volt double male connector, so I can charge it right while I'm driving, and it works great, and I don't have to put strain on the battery. And I got my vehicle to start by spending half as much money, and now have this, which keeps me out of having to, at least, I still have to use the bathrooms, but don't really have to hang out in a McDonald's or a library or a Whole Foods if I don't want to. I just have to remember to keep that thing charged. I know it's not a Jackery or a Kodiak or whatever, but it works, and it has a year warranty, and I've gone through dozens of cycles already, no problems whatsoever. So know that if you're not, vastly independently wealthy when you get into that van life, you're probably going to be messing with, I don't do Walmart. I don't stay at Walmart. I don't shop at Walmart. I don't use their bathrooms. But you're going to have to use somebody's bathrooms. You might want to stay away from McDonald's. But that's just been my experience. And get a secondary power source as soon as you possibly can, because you'll be a happier person. I'm living me. Are you living you? Thanks for watching.